some of the other places globally. Now there are others that I would say are a step above the US, but that's kind of few and far between. So anyway, I'm out on the RV, definitely do the boat cruise, and definitely fly off somewhere. All right. Appreciate you. Good to see you again. They say, legend, could it be that the carry trade starts on 8-3 on Black Monday, Thursday 8-6 BlackRock raises? This person always throws dates out here on stuff. Like, you guys know I'm not good with dates at this point. I'm not a date person. My attorneys have strictly said, do not say dates on here. Unless there is something to back it, like when they were supposed to roll out the OCC guidance, or when, you know, they've been voting on the Clarity Act. And we'll touch on the Clarity Act real quick. I don't see how this gets passed. I really don't. I'm still cautiously optimistic because I really would like to see it happen. I think you're seeing a lot of people posturing and saying that they want it to happen, when in reality I don't think they quite care as much. The House is already on recess. They're not going to be back until 9/14. You know, Trump could mandate that Congress stays in session and doesn't go to recess. He can't force them to pass the bills, but he could invoke something that removes their recess, and they have to continue to stay here and vote on the SAVE Act and the Clarity Act until, you know, they've at least voted on it. I don't know that he's going to do that, being this close to midterms. There's just a lot of, like, when you're in politics, you kind of have, I don't want to say placate people, but there's just a lot of different constraints that you have to consider when you're making decisions. And as things sit, you know, they've pushed this new bill for sanctions on Russia to the forefront. So clarity is not going to get voted on till, you know, 8/8 or later at this point, which really leaves like 1 week for them to get through the filibuster and take it to a full Senate vote, if they can get past all the ethics stuff with Trump and his family and the crypto involvement that they've had. Trump said he's not going to sign anything until the SAVE Act has been passed, and that's been pushed into law. They vetoed, you know, they went against the deal where Congress could no longer trade stocks, which was interesting to see the Democrats, you know, vote that way on that deal, but then also persecute Trump for making a bunch of money in crypto. Just interesting, like, seems a little bit hypocritical to me. So I don't know.